Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations, and I want to invite you guys to check out this week's shop update. This is a video tour of what we have added today to our shop. So if you guys want to include some of our artwork into your artwork, this is a wonderful opportunity for that. But also just some color concept designs and different things for all the other glass fusers out there, or even resin casters you guys could see, and maybe we're doing something with color combos that you might find useful in your work. So sorry, coffee's taking a minute to kick in today. So the order that we are presenting the cabs are how they're listed on our website. So this week's letter is N. So this is 1N, the next will be 2N, 3N, 4 and 5, and so on. I don't have them labeled yet because I'm a bum, but here we are. Now I really like this one. It features an opaque turquoise tone on the back. That's what the back looks like. Some nice texture. I like that toothy grain to the backs of our cabs because I feel like it increases the surface area and can give you a slightly better adhesion if you wanted to take the cabs and like glue it to a backing or anything like that. So, or set it in polymer clay. It just gives you more surface area, means a little bit more grip. Now we do have photos up on our website of each of these on the grid mat as well as in different lighting. Be mindful that the way my camera picks up color versus how sometimes different color settings on monitors or different devices like iPhones versus Samsung and so forth can play a part in how colors are portrayed. So, excuse me, just something to be mindful of. I really like this little guy. We have a couple of this shape in today's shop update, and I think they're just beautiful. This was more experimentation with layered sheet glass and kind of scrap. And then we have some really vibrant blues. Now also, if you're watching this in the future, hello future people, and you go and check out our website and some of the cabs that you see in this video are not listed on the website, it is because they've sold and we've taken the listing down. It just kind of tidies up our website to not have a big stack of sold out products in the way of things that are still for sale. We do our shop updates between noon and 2 p.m. every Monday, generally. Like, nothing's set in stone because, well, I'm a procrastinator and ragingly incompetent, but that's fine. At least as far as staying on schedule, that is not my strong suit. This one, 4N, is probably one of my favorites. I really love the use of the green aventurine, and just the way we layered the glass actually ended up giving it a lot of depth. Ooh. And if you find yourself consistently enjoying our work and wanting to, like, if you're buying cabs like every week and stuff, or that'd be cool. But if you're finding that you really like our work and you'd like to support the creation of more pieces, as well as the creation of more free tutorials and different things like that, please consider joining our Craft Along Club, where we, depending on what tier you sign up for, like what membership level, we send out monthly cab boxes or craft along kits or digital content, and we do exclusive Saturday live streams. Wow. Sorry, I really like that sparkle. And as well, I don't know, a bunch of stuff. We also send out exclusive newsletters we're starting to put together to promote our live streams. Like, whenever we send you the link for the exclusive live stream, there will also be other exclusive content like coupons, blogs, different things like that. But then we also do, if you guys enjoy the channel, be sure to sign up for our newsletter. You can go to our website, backtoearthcreations.com, and there should be pretty obvious sign-up forms on just about every page. I really, really like this. Like, I love like bubbles, dots. I know that some glass fusers want like a perfectly clear casting, but I absolutely love just the variation and kind of organic feel that comes from having those bubbles in there. I really like this dichro piece too. And depending on which angle you look at, some are more evident. I love it. I love that shape too. Now this one's one of my favorite. I always say that, don't I? This one's my favorite from this this batch. So I've been experimenting with doing a little bit more layering. Like in the resin casting world, y'all know those Petri dish casts where it's like you do all the alcohol inks and stuff from the back. I've been trying to get some different effects like that by layering in some different opaque with the translucent, and more data is required. More experimentation is necessary, but I'm really enjoying how it's coming out. We also wanted to do a few more like autumn tones. And so a lot of the colors that you'll see here, while some are very reminiscent of like the greens of summer, we also have some nice deep kind of amber and topazes. And then we also have some of just the vibrant blue. I'm very inspired by the autumn sky. Just sometimes, especially after like a rain, it's so nice to see just a crisp, clean blue sky. I don't know, somehow the sky seems more blue in October than in August. August, or at least in our neck of the woods, always looks a little dusty. A little hazy from the heat and the dry. Whoop, super durable. So here we have another. This was a new color combination for this week. I really enjoy that aqua with this, I think it's a moss green. Again, I'll have to look up specifically the colors of glass used for each of these. All of them are a 96 COE though. That way, if you're heating them up with polymer clay, you don't have to worry about it. But if you're doing like your own glass fusing, like if you wanted to incorporate some of our pieces into like a fused project, or if you're using, what's it called? Silver clay. Knowing the COE can be very helpful in like the rate at which, you know, to anneal the glass and stuff. Ooh, now this one, one of my favorite dichros. Not just from this batch, but like ever. I absolutely love just the shimmer and shift in this one. Now we did have a little bit of lifting, so there's some interesting texture there, but I actually think it would grip really well if you're setting this in polymer clay. And again, I love the organic little, I want these to look like little teardrops of magic that just kind of fell and solidified onto the ground. And we also have some sister pieces, like this one here is N15 or 15N, and this one is 2N. And those would make really great earrings or friendship rings or something of this sort. And our prices do start at around $4 or $5 per cab. It takes a minimum of 12 hours of firing time for each of these cabs. And if you'd like to see more of the behind the scenes content, you could check out over on our channel, the Vonster vlog. I think it's just Vonster vlog. I don't think there's a "the" going on there, but and so yeah, anyways, you can kind of see some of the behind the scenes over there of just our day-to-day antics as well. We had a lot of requests for some different reds and purples and stuff, so this was our first experiment with doing some reds, and I have to say I really like it, you guys. Like actually what we have in the kiln right now is just a whole batch of almost entirely just vibrant like pomegranate red. And I'm really excited to share those with you guys next week. We had one little bit left from that batch of green, and I absolutely love how it came out. Here's another one of those kind of pale amber, almost looks like a really dark citrine, honestly, which I love citrine. This is another experiment, very autumn inspired. The maple leaves around here turn almost like chartreuse, like a neon lime green, but then we'll have splotches of like fiery orange in them. Super pretty. This is another very autumn inspired. Like I kind of want to make some like tiny trees of life over these cabs, which are about, well, a little less than an inch in diameter. Just a hair under. None of our cabs are calibrated specifically, but some of them may fit into, like this one might fit pretty well into like a 20 millimeter calibrated bezel, but as opposed to trays, like the in jewelry making, when you have that little metal tray that has like a lip on the edge, it's really great for gluing like glass cabochons and stuff that you can buy into, or calibrated gemstones. I would recommend flat backed stuff that can is a little less specific about the exact dimensions of the stone. So if I remember to, there may or may not be a link down in the video description, but I'll actually do a video showing how you can just make your own glue-on bales for stones like this. Super duper easy beginner project. Or if you're like me and just kind of crunched on time and want to get a bunch of inventory made, it's a great way of doing that too. Now also, I have a tendency to display our teardrops like this. Don't ever hesitate, y'all, to get funky with it and turn them upside down or right side up, just depending on your perspective. But I absolutely love these. Like, teardrops are probably one of my all-time favorite shapes to wrap. Ooh, look at the flash on that dichro, y'all. And I love the texture on this one too. Now also, a lot of the stones, or the cabs that we make, we use translucent and leave it clear backed. That way you can go through and use a nail polish or an enamel or a foil backing. Like if I were to set this piece in polymer clay, I could actually go through with a bit of tin foil and cut out a very, like, the same shape. And then use my clay, put the foil on there, set this on top of the foil, and that way it'll have a really nice reflective quality in addition to the dichro. And you could do that with any of these. Now some of these ones are like dummy thick, and we used an opaque on the back, so your efforts might not be as satisfying on those stones. For those ones I do really like. The camera's not really picking up on. We have some nice blue aventurine flashes around the side here. Ooh, there's another one. Oops. Slippery fingers today, but super pretty gemstones. And these look great wire wrapped, set in chainmail. You could include them in like macrame or micrame. Beadwork would be amazing. And if you guys work with our gemstone, or they're not gemstones, guys, they're glass. Come on, Vaughn. If you guys work with our cabs that we make or follow along with any of our tutorials and would like to get your work featured, please send us like a high quality image, a short artisan bio, very important, that way we can introduce you to everyone, and links to where you would like for us to direct people to, and we'll include you in our featured artisan section of our weekly newsletter. And we are also putting together an archive of all of our featured artisans on our craft along blog. Again, all of this you can find through our website, backtoearthcreations.com. And that way, currently we actually, it's growing pretty rapidly. I'm very, very pleased with how it's been received, but our newsletter now has over 600 subscribers, that we email out to weekly with that newsletter. But it's also a great way of getting notifications and just where, like, we let you know when we drop new tutorials, when we've updated our schedule, shop updates, all sorts of different stuff like that. Now this one I think was one of Randy's favorites, and I think I'm definitely gonna have to make more like this with that kind of eyeball looking implosion. And then, ooh, this little guy, I love that color. Like, I love amber tones. And this has the wonderful look of Baltic amber with none of the durability issues. Because amber is a very soft, like resinous stone. And so, and I don't even think it's technically a stone, but it's that fossilized, you know, tree sap amber is. So, like a big ring like that, I would worry about getting scratched up and stuff, but you can get the amber tone, but with the durability of glass, which this stuff is pretty stinking durable, for bigger pieces like that. Ooh, I really like this one too. Let's get an up close look on it. I really like the retention of shape through the opaque frit that we had used, paired with just the high clarity lensing of the clear. Ooh. And then this is our last one for today's shop update. Oh, so pretty. Now this is dichro over, we used like a black aventurine with some dichro and then capped it in blue actually. So it's very deep and faint, and the camera is not doing a good job of picking up on it, unfortunately, but I really, really like it. So that is our shop update, you guys. If you are watching this in the premiere, hey guys, thanks for joining me. If you're watching this in the future, please consider stopping by our shop to see if there's anything left. Things have been selling out pretty quickly here lately, which is amazing. Like, we cannot thank you guys enough for your support of our company. And it's an honor that you guys like our work, so thank you. If you have any questions, comments, or ideas, please leave them down below. Also, I would love to hear what colors you want for next week. So hopefully we can get that going for you, because we did just get a fresh batch of glasses in. So like different colors and textures and stuff. So, and we will see you guys at the time of recording in Tuesday's live stream. So again, if you're watching this in the future, be sure to check out the calendar on our website. And until next time, y'all, happy crafting. Bye.